Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. That journey which does not involve crossing distances and the ETA, expected time of arrival, that journey is meditation. And in the journey, the best part is the one who started the journey, after reaching the destination, he disappears. So who starts the journey? The one who wants to achieve something in life. First of all, we wanted to achieve education, we studied. Then we wanted to get good opportunity, startup, job, business. We get that. Then we want to get married, we get that. And then we want to have our samsar, we get it. And then a staleness comes in life. Then out of compassion for the seeker, God creates situations. What is that situation? When the dreams are going on very well, such dreams never break. But in that dream, there is a dream accident. And because of the dream accident, the dreamer is shocked. And then he comes out of the dream. So, when he comes out of the dream, is it a gain or a loss? Think. Because that dream, when it is broken or destroyed, what happened to whom? Nothing happened to nobody. But when the dream was going on, that time we all were suffering. So what was the reason? Now we don't suffer, but during the dream we were suffering. The only reason is, during the dream we have taken the dream to be real. And it is so real that we never even imagine that this is a dream. The dream is not a dream during the dreaming period. The dream is determined as a dream after the dream is over. So what is that which breaks the dream? Not something goody, but something most unexpected happens. That point in our life is God's grace. See, friends, fulfillment of desires is not God's grace. See? Once Bhagwan Krishna and Arjun, they were going, because Arjun asked question, "Oh Lord, how do you bless the devotees or the people? I want to know." He said, "Come, let's go." In a disguise, both of them went. And before a rich man's rich shop, they stood and asked for bhiksha. Bhiksham dehi. When this was done, that shopkeeper came out and saw these two strong, healthy fellows and started giving Archana Gali Sahasranam. You guys, healthy, strong, don't work, beg, sharam nahi aati. So, when Vishnu Sahasranam ends, Gali Sahasranam also ended. Then ultimately, Om Tassat, इनको तो कोई शर्म ही नहीं है, and he went back. So Bhagavan said, let's go. Now Arjun said, I will like to settle with him. He said, yes, if you have taken, you should settle. I have not taken. Meaning, Bhagavan Krishna was listening to everything, but he was not reacting. Therefore, he is Bhagavan. Arjun was also hearing, but he reacted. Therefore, he is Arjun. So, what is the mantra? Dekho, suno, mat bolo. This is meditation. Every event of our life is our Guru. Don't run in search of Guru here and there. See, you are your own Guru. Don't get tied down to somebody and suffer thereafter. Mere Guru Maharaj mar gaye, what will happen now? See? There was one person in Mumbai. He came along with his friend and he said, Swamiji, my friend is there and he wants to ask you some questions. He has got some problem. I said, I will not talk to him unless he attends my satsang. But now we have come all the way from Thane. I said, I don't care for that. Come for satsang tomorrow morning, attend satsang, then I will talk. This is my fees. He came, after that was over. Now, I said, yes, now ask. The friend started telling, Swamiji, I said, are you his advocate? Or he can talk? He can talk, let him talk. Then he said, Swamiji, that person, my all chakras are open. Now what should I do? I said, close. My Kundalini is awakened. And what? Put her to sleep. No, now my problem is, after this, my Guru died. Now what is the next step? I don't know. Therefore I have come to you. I said, you get out from here. Why? You have already killed one Guru. You are a Guru killer. Friends, don't run here and there. This diksha, this thing, that thing, is just a burden you carry on your head. Earlier I was a bhogi, now I am a yogi. Earlier I didn't have guru, now I have got a dozen gurus, Wherever I go for guru shopping, don't do that. Learn from your every single experience. Okay. So, Bhagavan Krishna and Arjun continued. And then they came across one poor person and he had one cow of the size of a goat, and that cow had a calf of the size of a cat. And that poor man was milking and took out some milk in a deaf cup. Have you seen a deaf cup? The cup which doesn't have ear. Bahira cup. So in that half cup, that milk was there. These two fellows, Bhiksham Dehi. Now that poor fellow said, sir, I don't have anything, only this much half cup of milk. Bhagavan Krishna took it, drank it, broke the cup without thanking went away. Now Arjuna got frustrated. What is this you are doing? He said, you wanted to know how I bless people? Between you and me, meaning between the devotee and the Bhagavan. He said, between him and me, there was an obstacle of this useless cow. Now once it is gone, now he is merged in me. But from the point of view of that poor man, it was a bad event. See, friends, therefore remember, everything which happens in our life, contrary to our desire, is a blessing in disguise. See, then only the direction of our life changes. If we keep on getting the things, it will never end. See, there is one person who has got steel industry in more than 30-40 countries. Once I happened to be in London with my friend, and this person came to meet him and me also. After we were having a cup of coffee in some coffee house, then he said, Swamiji is my friend, he is having such and such. I said, Namaste, Namaste. Then he said, Swamiji, please tell me. So what? He told about him first. Rather than asking me, please tell me. And he started telling about him. I have got these steel industries. Here are so many, there are so many countries. I have got my own, what you call aeroplane. And I keep on moving from here to there continuously. And I have been earning in millions. Last 3 years, I have not been able to sit with my wife, my son and daughter over a cup of tea even once in last 3 years. I kept quiet. I had to listen. He said, my wife is crazy in shopping. My son, I do not know how many girlfriends he has. My daughter, she has married black boys in Africa 3-4 times. She is not satisfied. And I am constantly running and earning money. What for? See? Therefore, friends, whenever we get success continuously, you are caught up in this samsara. See, like when the dream is beautiful, it will never break. Something is required. And that something depends on the sensitivity of a person. See? How simple it is. If we are thick-skinned, then God will do accordingly. If we are wise enough, we are able to get a message even from a passing truck. See? Therefore, meditation is this approach to life. Don't have self-sympathy. Don't feel that papoham, papakarmaham, please bless me. First, you have to bless yourself. And what is that blessing? Remember, we are not alone. The Lord is with us. See? Only this awareness. I don't know if I told you the story. In a school, the kids were fighting with each other in the class. So one of the child said, Miss is coming, everybody quiet. Miss has not come, but they became quiet. Because they became aware that the teacher is coming, therefore we should stop. Now apply the same principle. The Lord is very much in our heart. Without Him, we cannot even breathe. Therefore, whatever we do, whatever we talk, whatever we think. Our actions are known before we perform by Him. Our words are heard before we utter by Him. See? And our thoughts are cognized before they are born by Him. Remaining in this awareness, wrong actions, wrong words, wrong thoughts will slowly cool down. It will not disappear overnight. It will take its own time. Living in this awareness is learning meditation. See? So now our focus is not what is outside. See? Does it mean we will be dumb and what happened? I don't know, yaar. Since I am realized, I just don't feel like doing anything. No. It's a dynamic, intelligent, wonderful performance in this world without getting entangled in anything. This is meditation. Now, all this what we spoke or what you heard probably is happening where? Is it happening to the body? Is it happening to the ears? Is it happening to the mind? Is it happening to the intellect? Or it is happening to somebody? Like the eyes don't see, the mind behind the eyes sees. The mind doesn't hear. There is somebody behind the mind who is hearing. Because like the vision is inert, equally the mind is also inert. Then who is hearing? See? So in that mind, there is reflection of the consciousness as Chidabhasa. So, mind plus Chidabhas together constitute an illusory identity of Mr. Somebody, an I. This is what we are seeing in our Chitradeep Prakaran. See? Mind itself doesn't hear anything. Like in the deep sleep, when we are sleeping, our ears are open, noise is there. Why we are not hearing? Because there being no thought and there being no reflection of consciousness in the form of the Chidabhasa, therefore, when there is no hearer, there cannot be hearing. So, who is hearing? This hearer is the body who is living good or bad life. And how this hearer is born, or the smeller, or the experiencer is born, when experiences create turmoil in the mind. See? And to avoid this turmoil in the mind, only medicine is wisdom. See? And what is wisdom? Wisdom is do not justify yourself being miserable. Many of us have got that funny notion, humility, no humility, humiliation. Remain cheerful and happy. See? When we slowly start recognizing all our interactions with the world, and while these interactions are happening, we are aware that in those interactions, nobody is born. See? So, hearing will be continuing, hearer is not born. Seeing will be continued, seer is not born. Walking is continued, walker is not born. Thinking is continued, thinker is not born. And one day we will get a click that when the thoughts are becoming intense and violent, it's because behind them there is somebody. So what is to be done? The thoughts come and go. We have nothing to do, nowhere to go. Don't react. This is the basics. After these basics are done, then the second step comes as to who we are, what we are. Are we the Chidabhasa reflected in the mind, or are we that which is reflecting as a Chidabhasa? Start. Now what is happening? Now we are changing our position, our standpoint. And to recognize change in this standpoint, we have to now learn from our day-to-day experiences. Now first experience. Wherever there is an experience of in and out as real, we are in samsara. So what should be the first step in meditation? Erase, delete that experience where in and out is valid. Now, for example, this rosary is in my pocket. So if I had to see the rosary, will I go to some, what you call, Badrinath? I wanted to see, find my rosary. Where it is? I think it could be anywhere, maybe in Badrinath. Why don't you see in your pocket? Yes, it is there. See? Inside. And where is the car? Outside. So for establishing this in and out, you require a reference. Without reference, in and out cannot be established. Now find out, is that in and out real? Now work on your own experiences. This I told you, again I am telling you, we have to be firmly rooted in this thing. So, we are inside the hall, our car is outside the hall. So, in and out has a reference of the hall. But what is inside, outside? Outside also space, inside also space. Is the inside space small and outside space big? Space is space. It is neither big nor small. Outside space is not contaminated by the four elements. Is inside space contaminated by the four elements? No. So this in-out, is it real? And if it is, how it is born? Then we will come to discover the reference is the walls of the hall, therefore inside, outside. Now every experience that we take in our life, see, the mala is outside, object, rupa. But this is a mala, the name of that object is inside. So, till such time, outside object, word, inside the knower, the name, when this is considered valid, the world is real. So what should be the practice? Practice should be whether the space is in the hall or the hall is in the space. Now from our point of view, the space is in the hall. But from the space's point of view, the hall is in the space. So start working on this thing. See? So, The hall is in the space, space is not in the hall. In the same manner, when there is no body identification, do we cease to exist? We continue to remain. So the body is in me, or I am in the body. Now start playing. Don't do meditation. Start playing. Let us play. What it is like being other than the body or outside the body. See? Just play. Now, like we are all sitting, you are sitting quiet, whichever way, eyes closed or open, doesn't matter. Now, in this hall, there are so many bodies. One of them is mine or me. So, as I look at other bodies, I also know this body. So, to know this body fully, what I have to do? Who will know it fully from front and back? The space. So, let us take the position of the space. We get out of our body. The hall space gets out of the hall. Now we are no more inside the body. This is only bhavana. We are doing nothing. Like I am inside the body is a bhavana, it is cancelled by counter bhavana. So hold on to this. If you are achieving relaxation of your body, and the relaxation is evaluated when you experience the weight of your body has increased on the base. So you have now dropped the body and you are now beyond the limits of the body. When we were within the body, we had a shape. When the space is in the pot, the space has a shape. When the space is recognized beyond the pot, it has no shape. There being no shape, mind is formless. Therefore, thoughtless. Therefore, no talking, not talking to oneself. We have not done anything. So, like there are so many bodies in this hall, and we are seeing all of them. But there is one body which I claim to be mine and me. But now I am outside the body. We are not doing anything. This is not an action. This is knowledge. Buddho sharanam anvichya. Without the space, the hall cannot be. But the space can be without the hall. Without me, the body cannot be. But I am not conditioned by the body. Now what is happening is, slowly the mind is giving up the shape, size of the body. Like in the deep sleep, now our individual mind is dissolving in the total mind. And we are very distinct and clear about it. So these three symptoms. One, the weight of the body has increased on the base. Second thing, the breathing is extremely slow and shallow. We are not talking about body, weight and breathing. Now, because the mind has dropped the shape of the body, therefore, mind has no reference to think. So we have not stopped thinking. We can reflect. But this thinking is having no reference of the body. Just being. In this experience, the illusion of inside, outside is redundant. Now, because the body is dropped, the mind has merged in the total mind. Therefore, there won't be any spatial experiences like seeing the light, hearing the Om, getting the divine fragrance. All these things will not happen and should not happen. Because you are no more inside the body is in me. the contour line of your body has become hazy or completely erased. You can even observe without eyes the body like in the pot space may appear to take the shape of the pot, but even then it is formless. Exactly the same way. Once we have established ourselves in this knowledge that objects are outside and the names are inside. Names are born in the mind, objects are born in the space. We have no control over the worldly things, but we have to exercise control on ourselves. Therefore, let there be any experience from the world, but we do not allow an experiencer to be born. So it is not a inert, dead experience, but it is a very lively experience. When the pot breaks, will something happen to the pot space? When body identification is dropped, will anything happen to us? No. What are the happenings? Will the pot space achieve realization? No. Even while conditioned by the pot space was total space alone. In the same manner, although functioning through the sense organs, mind and intellect, and even if they are dropped, nothing happens to me. in this ultimate experience of just being, it is neither a gain nor an achievement. On the contrary, it is a total loss. The limitations of somebody are all dropped in nobody. Slow and shallow breathing is a master key. And this is not done, this is just happening. Because the body is firm at the base, steady vertically, therefore minimum oxygen requirement, therefore slow, shallow breathing. Neither can we add to the infinite, nor can we subtract from the infinite. And therefore, self-realization is neither a gain, nor we have lost what we were. Like when waves are born, it is not a gain to the ocean. When they die, it is not a loss. Because we have dropped the body, we are no more within the limits of the body. Therefore, don't encourage yourself. Something is happening inside the body. There is some kind of tickling, some kind of light. No. Stand apart. Now the contour line of your body has either disappeared or become non-distinct. Because no, we are not in the body is in me, but doesn't bother me. We are not doing meditation. This is just a trailer that we remain in this poise, although functioning through the body, operating from within the body, yet the limitations of the body do not influence our knowledge that we are infinite being. Like we are inside the car, operate the car, control the car, yet we never have that notion, I am the car. Exactly, this is the ultimate experience of Jivan Mukti, liberated while very much dynamically living in this world. Then you understand the meaning of na kuch pana, na kuch khona. Nothing to gain, nothing to lose. When buildings are built, nothing is added to the space. When they are destroyed, there is no loss to the space. In the same way, the conscious space that we are, childhood has come and gone, nothing happened to me. Teenage came and went, nothing has happened. this solid conscious space. This poise, this effortlessness, this awareness about all the things and beings around us without getting influenced or disturbed by anything is living in meditation. This being not an action, it will neither begin nor end. Therefore, it is neither a success nor a failure. Because this is not created through action, it will never end. You are talking to yourself. When the water drop falls in the ocean, it is neither a gain nor a loss. It is coming back home. This is what every mantra leads us to this experience. Dukkeshu anudvignamana. Miseries will happen, they will be experienced, but the experiencer, a miserable person, will not be born. Take deep breath 2-3 times slowly. And see how the notion that I am inside the body and the world is outside the body is happening. Squeeze your palms and toes 2-3 times. Now the body identification is complete. Offer everything at the feet of the Lord. Empty yourself. Don't make any memory. If you make it a memory, you are wrong. Memory is only in the mind thought, not in us. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.